Old and Achy here with another Halo 4 on the PC campaign mission video, and this is Mission 2 Dawn, which is run on Mythic LASO difficulty. That is legendary, all skulls on, and no deaths, no save, quit and resumes, all run in a single segment. And here we are setting it up. I did have scoring turned on as well. There's the 13 skulls, and off we go. And I am running this with cutscenes. The opening cutscene will find the Forward Unto Dawn ship wrecked and adrift in uncharted space about 4 years after the Chief's escape from the Halo in Halo 3 campaign. And as you can see, it's the Forward Unto Dawn is pretty messed up. The Chief is in a cryo chamber, and Cortana is sort of on standby. Now I'm curious as to what that shadow is. I don't know what it is. Okay, what you're hearing there is an automated Mayday call. That is a Forerunner scan. That scan woke up Cortana. Now, I never noticed on the lower resolutions, previous versions of this game, like on the 360 or even on the Xbox One, that Cortana is slightly translucent. I don't know if you noticed that or not.
Wake up, Chief. I need you.
Okay, we're just about out of the cutscene.
Chief! Easy. You've been out for a while.
Where are we?
We're still adrift on the Dawn.
Why did you wake me?
Hang on. Bringing your systems online now. I rewrote your ship's firmware while you were out.
You've been busy.
Activating the ship's gravity generators.
Okay, down there towards the end of this corridor,
Manual release.
there is a weapon, a pistol. Okay, use your action key to do that.
Seems like old
For me,
times.
that's the X key.
Ready to get back to work?
I thought you'd never ask. We've got intrusion alerts lighting up on multiple decks.
All right.
Best bet to figure out
There's
who's
the
boarding us
pistol.
is the observation
Now
deck,
it will
4
drop
floors
in
up.
different
Good
places
rescue team.
in each run, so you have to
Bet on it.
kind of look around for it. All right, just follow this path.
How long was I out?
4 years, 7 months, 10 days.
Somebody should have found us by now. What's that?
Sensor scan, high intensity. Doesn't match any known patterns.
How close are we to the observation
Okay, that's
deck?
another Forerunner scan.
It's directly above us.
Okay, take action key and
Chief,
tap, tap,
be
tap, tap,
careful.
tap with it.
Because some areas might cause pressure.
Right.
All right, we'll be moving forward. Move forward, move forward, move forward, and he's going to look to the left. That means we move to the left. He's going to look to the right. We move to the right. It's going to look to the right again. Move to the right. And we move forward and keep going until he looks to the left. And then we move to the left and up and over. And we actually have to melee that elite. If we don't, he'll throw us off the edge.
I thought you had a truce with the Covenant.
A lot can happen in 4 years. Either way, he's probably not alone. We should be careful.
Alright, there's another pistol right there. Grab that for the ammo. And then sprint up here and take this guy out. Actually, a melee is preferred. I happen to do an assassination. And then turn around and run back out here. This is where we're going to take out the grunts from. And there's 8 of them. There's 3 quick ones. That's 4. Now, if I was running this on a lower level of difficulty, even legendary, but without the skulls, I'd be running around down there taking them out. But I'm being a lot more careful now. That's 5. 6. 2 more to go. 7. You got to hit them in their nose, and that's actually a pretty big, I guess that's a nose covering. That's a pretty big hitbox. Okay, that's it. Alright, swap out my AR for a plasma pistol. Let's run down here and grab some ammo. Alright. Now, one of the problems with assassination is that the elite has a tendency to drop his storm rifle right there where you want to select the blast shields. So instead of opening the blast shields, we basically we swap weapons, and over the railing goes the pistol, and I couldn't find it, so I had to go grab another one. Now I can open the blast shields.
The good news is these Covenant aren't outfitted like standard military. It's possible we just came across a rogue salvage ship.
Okay, first thing we want to do is we want to get this container out of the way.
Covenant fleet.
What'll happen is that when the landing craft punches through the window there, or the port,
That's one possibility.
it'll create a temporary vacuum, and that thing will go. Everything will go flying up against the far wall like that. All right, ignore the grunts. Go after the elite. Assassinate or backsmack if you can. Take out a grunt, and then haul it back out to where we took out the grunts initially. All right, so we got 8. We got 8 grunts and a second elite, and we meleeed 1 grunt, and we just took out 3 others, so we got 4 left. Now, what's interesting is that the elite normally doesn't come up that close until we're down to 1 or 2 grunts. I'm a little surprised that he's up where he is now. He's usually down below patrolling. Okay, that's 5, 6 maybe. So we got 2 more. All right, got 1 more. Yep, you can hear him. Don't worry, just hang out right here and the grunt will come back across the opening. Like so. Alright, now we're down to just the elite. And we want to get him into patrol mode. Not quite. I want him crossing over to the right and just keep going. And so I can run out and assassinate him or melee him. Sometimes you can do it right away, sometimes it takes a while.
I'm still reading some strats. stragglers. Clear them
Okay,
out.
sometimes he stops and then continues on, and I missed that on this one. I wasn't quick enough. I could have taken him out if I were a little bit quicker there. So now I gotta wait and hope that he goes back into patrol mode. Okay, there he goes. Give it another try. Interesting that he talked after I meleeed him.
We need to get off this ship.
Okay, so now we're going
We've got
to
bigger problems.
shuttle
We've got a cruiser on an intercept.
plasma pistols up to the
For the
elevator.
elevator banks.
Alright, I'm going to go down here and take one more look to see if I can find that
Only the
pistol.
Hyperion missiles.
Probably
We'll have
not.
to fire them manually from the outer hull.
Ooh, that's an interesting view, though. Nope. Okay. And I got stuck here for a second. Look, I'm kind of jumping in midair and frozen. Alright, so we're going to shuttle 5 plasma pistols to the elevator. And the reason I chose 5 is from experience. In this particular game, at least in this particular mission, the plasma pistols do not have much ammo in them. Normally they're half ammo what they would be, but it seems to me they're even less than that, or you use up more ammo when you pepper an elite, for example. So, bottom line is we need more plasma pistols. And this will become apparent a little bit later on. Okay, one more. Alright, come on, pistol, pistol, pistol. Oh, nothing under there. Let's go back down here. There we go. Not the best weapon shuttler. Okay, we got our 5 pistols. Let's go ahead and ride the elevator up. Either 1 or 2 levels. Now, as we do this, one of the reasons I have scoring on is a check to make sure that there was no save, quit, and resume. Because what will happen is, if that's the case, you tend to lose points when you do a save, quit, and resume. Maybe unless you can pull it off prior to dying. But generally when you die you're going to lose points. And you can do a save, quit, and resume real quick after dying so you don't revert back to the beginning because of the Iron Skull. Okay, so now we're going to shuttle the plasma pistols into this next room. And notice what I did there. I positioned the AR in such a way that when I picked it up and kind of pushed forward, the plasma pistol went flying into the room. And also notice that I'm backing up after I do that because they're firing grenades at me. I got 2 grunts and an elite to deal with in this particular room here, or this particular area. And that, ironically, I don't need the plasma pistols in this particular firefight. I need them for something that's coming up here in a little bit. Alright, I got my 5 plasma pistols in. Now I've got to take out at least one of these grunts. Alright. Those are grenade firing sons of guns. Okay, the second grunt retreated. And so what I want to do is get this elite into a grenade throwing animation like so. Okay, now I'm going to go in and notice that about halfway is when I start sprinting, because that'll keep him in the animation. Now also the door closed behind me, and that's why I wanted to make sure those plasma pistols got into this room. Okay. So we took care of the elite, we took care of that second grunt, and we needed to do that right away. Sometimes that grunt will suicide, so you got to be very careful about that. So we're shuttling up again. Okay, get the plasma pistols up. Now we also have a couple extras because of the grunts I took out. Alright. Nope, don't want to do that yet. Okay. Back to the pistol. I need to advance a little bit to open this door. I'm going to retreat. Alright, there's 3 grunts and an elite up there. And right away they're throwing grenades at me. The elite will retreat. So I'm left with the grunts. There's grunt number 2. And usually grunt number 3 is off to the right, but I gotta be careful because if I assume that and I don't look left to make sure, and he's actually, if I look right and he's on the left, he's gonna tag me with a grenade. Okay, so we've taken care of those guys. And here we are back to the boring part of the show. Shuttling the plasma pistols up. And you may ask, Aki, why do we need all these plasma pistols? Well, I actually used them all. Or mostly all of them. I've got 2 elites that I need to take out, dropping their shields with by peppering them with plasma fire. And again, because these pistols don't have much ammo in them, they exhaust themselves pretty quickly. Okay, where's that pistol? That's why I need more than a few, if you will. Alright, I don't see anything there, I don't see anything there. Alright, I know I've got 3 extras up here because of the grunts that I took out. Now I'm going to notice I took that AR right up to the railing, and then when I picked it back up, I was able to flip the plasma pistol up and over the top of the railing. And I'm doing that by aiming up a little bit when I pick up the AR. Sometimes I'm better at it than others. Okay, here we go. Okay. Now I think it was on this one maybe. Yeah, I didn't want to do that. See, it flipped through the thing. So now I've got to. Oh crap! Where is that? There it is. There it is. Alright, this guy that's down there about halfway down the corridor likes to throw grenades, as you can see. And if you're not careful, he will charge. Alright, I'm going to try with what I got here. Alright, so I'm going to pepper him. He's not too dodgy. Okay, going to run out of ammo on the one and pick up the next one. Alright, pop the shields, headshot, he's done for. Alright, I don't think I have enough. Oh, I actually ran out of ammo there. I used the last of the ammo on that one. I don't have enough. Ah. That's what I thought. Futzing around down here. I don't have enough plasma pistols to take this guy out. Alright, so I'm going to make a run back upstairs. Meanwhile, I'm getting fired in the butt. And I could have sworn I had more pistols up here. I don't see anything. Now at this point I was starting to get a little nervous because I thought I needed more than 4 pistols to be able to take that second elite out. Because he has a habit of getting a little dodgy. But I couldn't find any, so I went ahead and grabbed the storm rifle because I can actually use that a little bit too. But I still don't see any plasma pistols. I could have sworn I had more, but well, gotta go with what I got. Alright, so he is a little dodgy. I got lucky here because he moved left and then he came back out in the middle and stayed there. So I was able to pop him with a plasma pistol to spare. Actually 2. Alright, I got four grunts down here. Oh crap. Just got EMP'd. So I don't have any shields left. Alright. EMP'd again. Oh, got it. Alright, my health will come back, but my shields won't. Alright, I got one more guy down here. Just cackling away. Okay, that takes care of the grunts. Oh, were there 5 of them? Either that or I missed one that I thought I got. Alright, I'm going to take one of these plasma pistols. I'm going to find the one that's got the best ammo. I think it's this guy right here. Maybe not. Anyway, I'm going to shuttle this guy down along with the 4 or so that I already have. And we're going to do the shuttle act yet again. No, it didn't want that to go down there. It wanted the plasma pistol. Now there is a plasma pistol down there in that room that's 100%. It's off to the right. Okay, notice that I just flipped the plasma pistol and it goes right down the stairs. There we go. Just flip it right down the stairs. We're getting it right about to the point where I start having frame drops. I don't know why, to be honest with you. Now I did record the gameplay on another desktop, and then copied the video, the recorded video, over to on an external HDD, and then brought it over to this desktop to run my Cyberlink Power Director software. Now, by the way, there's 4 grunts in here, and normally when I take out the first one, the others come walking around the corner, but this time they didn't. They're kind of hidden around on the left side, which has got me really nervous. Well, it had me really nervous in the run, because I don't know what they're going to do. I also have an elite to deal with. So that's why I'm kind of looking around, wondering where they are. And kind of figured, okay, might as well shuttle my plasma pistols up. Yeah, you can hear the grunts. It's just they're not moving, and I don't believe I've ever seen that before. This is something new for me. It may be a variant in the game, but I've never seen it. I wish I could understand what they were saying. Okay, this is the 100% plasma pistol that I just grabbed. I'm shuttling up. Okay. Let's see if I can take that grunt out. Nope. Not gonna happen. Get some more ammo and come back and try again. There we go. Got him in the nose. Alright. Notice that I kind of backed off because I'm still expecting the other two grunts to come around the corner. And they're not moving. So let's deal with the elite. And what I'm going to do, I just flipped over to my plasma pistol. What I'm going to do is I'm going to peppering through that one little gap in the pipes. Right there. And as soon as his shields drop, I'm going to pop out around the corner and take him out. And they just popped. Alright, again, going back here because I don't know what the grunts are going to do. And now I have, in addition to the two grunts, I've got two shielded jackals to deal with that just came through the door. They come through the door when I round that corner, around that big container. Alright, so I've got to catch them with their shields kind of pointed 90 degrees to their body so I can get a headshot on them. Oh, and one of them's got a needler. That's great. Alright. Now, because I don't have any shields, I'm being real careful. And I still get splattered there, and you can see blood on the deck there. Alright, so let's see if I can just... Okay, good. I saw just enough of his head. Alright. Now, at this point, I actually forgot about that. No, I take that back. I did not forget about the grunts. I knew I had another grunt to deal with. I was just getting the remaining plasma pistols up here. What I forgot about was the fourth grunt. Alright, that was a screen freeze right there. I don't know why it does that. There's number 4. Woo! Threw a grenade at me. Alright, time to shuttle plasma pistols yet again. And I will be using a lot of them in the next encounter.
How far to the missile?
We're just about there.
Now what's there will be, oh, I don't know, geez, about a half a dozen or more little frame drops and screen freezes from here to the end of the mission. And I really don't know why that was happening. It could be the recording software, it could be this software, it could be problems when I copied, yeah, there's another one right there. When I copied the recorded video, the hard drive, and then brought it over here. I really don't know. But let me apologize in advance for those that will happen here in the near future. Alright, let's see if we got them all. There we go. Oh, plenty of plasma pistols. Okay, I just switched back over to my pistol, and we've got 2 shielded jackals, one on each side here, and I'm very carefully moving just so I can see their heads, so they don't turn their shields towards me. I'm going to do the same thing on the left side, although there is a grunt that has a habit of walking over to the left, and I wanted to make sure that he didn't step outside and drill me with a grenade. Okay, now I got 8 grenades. I got 8 grunts on the inside here that I have to deal with. One of which, okay, that's one. One of which I was going to save for a melee to get my shields back, and I totally messed that up. Okay. Nice of them to stand right there between those 2, whatever they are. 2 containers or... Alright, got another one. Another one showed up right there. Got him. You gotta be a little bit careful because there's one that just walked out the left side and I didn't see him. Yeah, right there. Okay, I will not be getting his plasma pistol. He's in dangerous territory right there. Okay, we're getting down here towards the end. Now see, I was going to run up and get this guy. And what happened is that I was trying to sidestep that grenade and I ran right by him. Like an idiot. Now that he's awake again, he's going to back up so that I can't get close to him again. So I'm just, at some point, I'm going to have to take him out. I tried to see if he was going to get in position where I can melee him, but it doesn't look like it. That was a teabag, by the way. See what happens? As soon as I come to the entrance, he backs up. Okay, it's time to shuttle plasma pistols again. I'm just going to shuttle a couple of them up because I know that I've got 7 on the inside, although I did miss one. The one that's right to my right, I totally missed that. And I'm bringing them up to this doorway right here. This opening. Again, it's the idea that I'm going to fire with the plasma pistol, and when I run out of ammo, then I'll immediately pick up another one. So that's why they all have to be basically where I'm standing. By the way, I'm getting more frequent frame drops or screen freezes there. It's a little frustrating. Okay. Alright, got his. I can't believe I missed that. I'm sitting there looking at it now and I missed it when I was actually doing the run. Okay, there's 2 more up here. want this AR a little bit out of the way so I don't pick it up by mistake. Okay, here we go. It's time to deal with elite number 1. There's 3 of them total. 2 of them I'm going to deal with. I'm going to take out with plasma pistols and headshots, and 1 I'm just going to run around. Now that container that's sitting right outside the door there, I'm using as a shield. So what'll happen is he'll throw grenades and they'll bounce off the container. You got to be a little careful because sometimes he'll come out far enough to throw a grenade straight at me. Like right there. But as soon as you fire, he jumps away. Again, notice that the grenades are bouncing off the container. But the fact that I have absolutely no shields is causing me to be extremely careful here. Whoa, that was close. See what I mean? He almost tagged me there. When he moves all the way over to the left, that's when I get real nervous. Alright, his shields are really flaring. Alright, well, he did me a favor and just stood still. Alright, as soon as you drop those shields, you need to take him out because he will charge. Okay. Now we get set up to go after number 2, elite number 2. So we're bringing more of these guys up. Another boring part of the show. By the way, while I'm just shuttling this stuff up, you can use the tactics that I'm using on lower levels of difficulty. If you're just running straight legendary without all the skulls. The difference would be you could probably EMP the elites. You know, an overcharge on the plasma pistol versus peppering them to drop their shields, because the shields are much weaker when the mythic and tilt skulls are not activated. Oh man, get another screen freeze there. So you can be a little more aggressive, but use the same general tactics to get through the mission. Alright, I think I need 1 or 2 more. Okay, let's see if we can take on number 2. Okay, he wants to hang back there a little bit. Trying to get him to move. Oh, here he comes. Okay, now notice that when he fired, he moved the. He gave me a little bit more cover with that container. That's the good news. The bad news is that I've got to fire a little bit higher to fire up and over the container, which means I have a smaller hitbox. But then again, he's firing at my chest, center, what's called center mass, and he's just firing right into the container. Alright, pop the shields. Make sure, I had to take him out quick because he would charge. I found that out the hard way in the previous run. Alright, number 3 is back here, and I'm banging the window here to make him to come out. Of course, he's just spinning around in a circle back there. He'll eventually come out. Here he comes. Now the idea here is to get him to go to one side or the other, and then I make a run for it on the opposite side. Now sometimes that I can do this pretty quickly, and sometimes, like in this run, it takes a while, especially with my shields down. So okay, he's on the left side now, but kind of towards the middle. Now what's happening here is that he doesn't stay on the left. As soon as I move to the right, he comes back around. Right there. I guess he can see me through that center window, and I just had another screen freeze. Alright. He was on the left side. Now he's in the center. He's on the right side. I got him talking to himself. Okay. So we're going to do a little dance here for a little while. Okay, he's on the left side. But as soon as I move up, he moves back over. He's in the middle, moving to the right. Now he's on the right side. I can hear him through my headphones. Yep, there he is. You're just getting to move a little bit further to one side or the other. This run he's basically staying a lot in the middle. There we go, got him in the middle again. Alright, he's over on the left. I probably could have made a run. No, see, he's running back to the right. Back to the left. Probably should have made a run at this point. Now what I found interesting there, instead of jumping left, he jumped right. I was trying to get him to move back to the left so I could make a run for it, but he jumped right. I'll try that again. Oh, that was not a good throw. Now he's back on the right again. I do have a couple of plasma grenades. Alright, now he's on the right. I wish he would go that far to the left. Yeah, around to the left side, he doesn't move too far to the left. This is where I'm having an issue. Oh, he moved back again. Another screen freeze. Good. He's on the left now. See if I can get him back over here. Okay. It's kind of on. Okay, good. I wanted him to come down the corridor a little bit. So I think I'm going to make the run now. Now watch what happens here. I got him in a grenade throwing animation. And I had just enough sprint left to get past him before he threw a grenade in my butt. Alright, And as it turns out, I really did need that DMR.
The auxiliary launch station should be to your left, out of the air.
We're going to run a major skip here.
You'll have to prime the launch for ignition.
He's still throwing grenades back there.
Nothing. Just get to the launch station.
Alright, normally in a normal run you would go to the left and that would bring in coveys. That would spawn coveys. And then you'd have to take them all out. And then more would come in. You have to take them all out. And there's a bunch of elites involved in that. But I'm doing a skip that avoids the spawn points that would bring those coveys in. So I'm sort of going to the back door. Now the downside is that it's pretty dark over here. And I just got another screen freeze. So the idea is to climb up these rafters and get up on that crossbeam and jump up on the platform and arm the missile. That's the plan. But it's pretty dark over here. So I'm having a hard time getting myself positioned where I can jump up on that beam. And actually, I think if you can get yourself going forward a little bit, then you'll go up and then you can jump up on the beam. Alright, so the key here is to position yourself in a certain spot, then jump and crouch and hold the crouch. And I keep forgetting to hold the crouch or I was in the wrong spot. So I'm going to go silent here while I just futz away trying to make this jump. It does take a little bit of time. So enjoy my failure. Oh, forgot to hold the crouch. Now, if you... Oh, another screen freeze. If you move a little bit too far to the left, you'll never make the jump because that little platform raises up. And if you move a little bit too far to the right, you'll hit your head on something. So there is a very small window. And see, I just hit my head there. There's a small window where you can jump. But the key is to jump, crouch, and hold the crouch. Sort of wish I had a flashlight. Forgot the crouch. A lot of times I'll crouch and let go instead of holding it, which is no good. I hit my head that time. Went sideways that time. Regardless of how many times I fail at this, it is really worth the effort to avoid the firefight doing it the old-fashioned way. Got the crouch again. Getting close. There we go. Okay.
Chief. Controls.
Alright. Gotta hit the control.
Launch initiated.
The door, it's jammed, so I gotta unjam it.
Great. The blast door's jammed. The missile won't fire until it's cleared. Get down there.
Of course, somebody's firing at me. Alright, you can see I don't have any shields because I'm all sparkling. Alright, this is a cutscene. And what I find interesting here is that he took out one ship, but I see a half a dozen others out there in the distance, so what was the benefit?
Chief.
Alright, another scan.
The Covenant weren't the ones scanning us.
So, now can we worry about the giant metal planet? It's using a gravity well to pull us inside the surface. We've got to hurry. The second we cross the dome's event horizon, its atmosphere is going to tear us apart.
Where are the closest?
Alright, you gotta be careful of those barriers and stuff come flying
I'm
at you.
tagging the closest
Because if one hits you, it can take you out. Okay, still a couple of risky spots in here. Just taking my time. Let that floor
The
collapse.
grav generators just went dark.
Alright, next room. The roof is going to come down a little bit. Let it do that before you jump down. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and assassinate this guy, get my shields back. Make sure you make that jump right here.
We're almost there.
Alright, assassinate this elite, because why not? Okay, as soon as we go through this door, we're going to get sucked out with the rest of them.
Hold on.
And essentially end the mission. We'll see some flying debris and stuff. But this is basically it.
We're caught in the gravity well.
Can you track the escape pods?
Negative.
This is
Look out.
Halo 4 on the PC, Mission 2 Dawn, on Mythic LASO difficulty. I hope this helps you in your quest. This is Old and Aki signing off. Take care, everybody.